What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to the very first re-review. So today we're going to be re-reviewing the My Little Pony Equestria Girls Friendship Games for my 10-year anniversary celebration. Why this movie? Because it's the very first movie we reviewed on the channel, and let's be honest, that review has definitely not aged well. And no, I'm not sure I'm gonna make this a regular thing of re-reviewing movies. I don't know if that's gonna become a regular thing or not. I don't think it is, but as of right now, we'll see. But today we're reviewing the I have the thing over here on my other monitor. So I'm gonna read the synopsis for you guys real quick. Let me get to it. Candlelight High and Crystal Prep Academy compete in a series of exciting events, including archery, motocross, and roller skating. Which that is not a very accurate plot. Basically, the plot with this movie goes is that the friendship games are going on, and also they want to keep the magic on the down low, and also Twilight's kind of quote unquote investigating the magic, and yeah, that's all I can say about it. Originally when I reviewed this movie, way back when, I was really nice to it. And back then I was not even really sure on how to review movies back then, and I didn't really have like a proper mindset when it came to reviewing films. And has my opinion on this movie changed since then? Yeah, I think it has a bit. But mostly I still think this is a good movie and is a very fun animated. The songs are like one of the big highlights of the movie. And getting to see a different version of Twilight is also something that is pretty cool. I like seeing different versions of characters. I always think that's kind of cool to see. If I had to have any complaints about this movie, I would say that a lot of the other characters don't have much to do. Like, they all get their little moments of, like, their element being shown, but I don't know. I feel like the other two movies that you got a little more from all of the side characters, well, not side characters, the rest of the main six and everything, you got a little more from them. Mostly just Sunset, Shimmer, and Twilight. And mostly Twilight, which makes sense. It's kind of the story it's going for. For Pete's sake, Sunset and Twilight are, like, front and center on the poster for the movie. Which makes sense, obviously. Like, it makes sense. But the villain, Principal Cinch, she's all right. She's definitely probably a weaker, probably maybe even the weakest villain of the Equestria Girls movies. Not the Equestria Girls franchise, because obviously they're the specials and everything. Obviously, the Dazzlings are the best. Villains in the Equestria Girls series, hands down. But there's also some stuff. There's a deleted song from this movie that really sucks. That it's not really a deleted song, but like. What more is out there used to be a duet between Sunset, Shimmer, and Twilight, which is that version's good, but I don't know if I prefer it to the one that was actually in the movie. I have to re-listen to it. It's been a while, but I think a lot of the set pieces in this are a lot of fun. And when I rewatched it, I watched it with a group of buddies that aren't even MLP fans. They really did enjoy themselves and had a lot of fun watching it. And it was a lot of fun to sit and watch this whole movie again. And I really enjoyed just tackling it again. On Rotten Tomatoes, there are no critic reviews, so but audience reviews, it's a 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is awesome because this I think that's a solid ground to put it. I remember my original rating. I think I said like I give it a quadrillion or whatever out of 10 or something like that. It was really dumb. So let's give it an actual proper rating compared to the randomness I gave it in our original review, because that was just completely nonsense. But like overall, I think that this movie is a fun time. There's a little bit of stuff here and there. There are scenes that seem like this. The movie does have a good pace to it. Like it does. It's like it feels quick, but not too quick. And it takes time to do its emotional beats, and also has its a good finale, like a very anime finale. And then a little extra scene at the end that's kind of, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil that part for you. It's a funny little scene that I think if you haven't seen the movie, you should experience yourself for the first time. But with that being said, I do think this movie is a lot of fun. And I think if you are a MLP fan, it is definitely one of the better Equestria Girls movies. Because obviously I still think Rainbow Rocks is the best one, but this one is definitely a good follow-up, I guess you could say. And but let's I guess my rating, I'd be nice and give it a solid let's go solid 3.5. I think it is pretty good. I think it is one of the I still think it's yeah, I think 3.5 is a solid ground for it. I don't think the movie's perfect. I don't want to let my brony bias kind of, because I do really enjoy this movie, and my ratings are weird sometimes, because like I try to, like, especially when it comes to stuff like this, I don't want to be biased, but also it's kind of hard not to be with being in the brony community. But also I think this movie is good for what it is. I think it's got some fun comedy, some good jokes, and watching it with friends definitely helped with that. And it was just overall a good time, I think. So my rating, I guess I'll give it a 3.5. I think that's a good solid point for it. I think the movie is good. I think it's really close to a 4, but I don't want to give it a 4 exactly, because I don't think it's a masterpiece or anything. But like, I guess like I don't know. I guess movies get different ratings for different reasons, because I feel like some movies are on different levels, or I don't know. It's weird when I come to reviewing movies and everything. Especially when I try to bring my critic side into it and things like that. It's weird. It's a whole thing. But that's really all I have to say for this video, guys. This is part of my 10-year celebration. That's the whole reason why I reviewed this movie. We do have more coming this week, so don't worry. I want to do some live streams. I didn't even notice I was wearing an MLP shirt for this video, but awesome. But I'm super duper excited for the rest of the videos coming this week. I don't know if I'll do any more re-reviews, but we'll see. I know I've done some replays and re-reactions, and I have some stuff that I'm gonna be doing more for this 10-year celebration. But let me know what else you guys want to see, and what do you guys think of the My Little Pony Equestria Girls friendship games? What do you guys think? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know if you hate it, if you love it. I'd love to know, because personally, I remember when I first saw this movie, I watched it after a school dance. I remember came home and watched it, and I watched it twice actually. I watched it as soon as I came home after that, and then I also watched it again the next day, I believe. But that's all I got to say for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys know the drill. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.